Hi guys, and welcome to your September 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You? Beautiful sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Consider membership. Consider membership. I've gotten quite a few emails from you guys asking me about personal readings. So first and foremost, I want to let you know that it's okay. Oh, and look where it's split. True love and engagement. Anyway, I have a self-booking system. I don't send out emails or respond. Well, obviously I respond, but if you send an email asking me if I do personal readings and you don't want to take the time and check below in the description box or go to my website, guys, you know, I love to let you know in the video, but sometimes I got to get down to business. So I apologize if you sent me an email asking me about personal readings. I would love to connect with you, but the answer is yes and yes. I mean, all you got to do, if you ever want to know anything about a person's channel or what they do, if they are a content creator, everything that you need, if they're serious about their business like I am, will be dropped in the description. So if I've offered you clarity in your situation and you rock with my energy, I would love to connect with you. www.marvelous.marvelousmadame.com, guys. I would love to connect. You just go on and you book it. You book it. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to knock that down. All right. So if you are new here with me again, this is going to be a 5-card reading. I bring this particular series to you at the top of every month, Lord willing. And we basically, I call it a 3-in-1 because it is 3 readings and 1 separate. Okay. The first reading that serves as the love portion is your What Aren't They Telling You? Because that is the series that I do on my channel that I've done from the beginning. We take a look at what your partner isn't telling you, or a person that you have an active connection with, or that you have feelings with. You define all of that. Okay. That ain't my business. The second part of this particular reading, which will be timestamped, everything will be timestamped when the first card comes out. You know, that's it. Not the clarifiers like in the regular ones, but when the first card comes out. Then that will serve as the singles portion. So I try to give you a little bit of singles energy every month. And then the third and final video, hence the 3-in-1, is the work, career, and money. Sometimes, you know, whatever I'm feeling, I'll let you know. But I could tell you that these videos have been so cathartic as far as this Mars in retrograde and all this energy that we have going on. It's always something that you need to do. So it's been very therapeutic in a way where I've been uncovering things about, you know, different aspects of your, you know, career and your money. So they've been great. But let's get started. All right, so we're going to go in with the healing fairies. Give me, universal energy between Scorpio and their person. All right, guys, that one came out, but I'm going to keep going. Ooh, universal energy. Oh, of course you would get that card, Scorpio. Universal energy between Scorpio and their partner. Ooh. All right. I love your reading already. Well, good morning. First card out is honoring your true feelings. Second card is sexuality. Third card is kick up your heels. And the fourth and final card on the top is problem resolved. Somebody else in the very beginning of the series had that problem resolved. And I'm sorry. I guess, you know what? I really do need to start keeping track because I'll remember it. An issue that's been bothering you is healed and behind the scenes. The solution is creative, ingenious, and the joyous surprise, and is a joyous surprise for you. I haven't been reading these, but while I'm here, honoring your true feelings, I've been reading them intuitively unless your soul longs to celebrate and have fun with the kick up your heels. The fairies urge you to call your friends for a get-together or evening out. Okay. Honoring your true feelings. I love these. By drawing this card, you've urged to listen to and follow your true feelings. Don't betray yourself, Scorpio, or rationalize that it's acceptable to deny your inner voice of truth. And finally, sexuality. Your sexual self needs attention. By drawing this card, you've urged to be honest with yourself about sexuality and take the appropriate steps. Ooh. Well. Oh, yes, I read all of them. So obviously you heard all of those issues that's going on here. Intuitively, I am definitely feeling, and Scorpio, you guys already know, you are the kings and queens of keeping something suppressed. You don't mean to be secretive. That is just a way in which to describe what you are holding back. You do not look at it like that, just like most zodiacs do not look at their low vibrational characteristics or their stereotypes that way, okay? And that's understandable. Hold on. Let me get my Florida water. I need to put this back in my spritz bottle. But I haven't had an opportunity to, so hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling you, I don't read without it. So there is something within you, and it needs to come busting out. It needs to come busting out, Scorpio. Again, the universal energy between you and your person can be interpreted two ways. It may be that this is what they want from you. I don't know exactly why sexuality will be a problem, but you guys get to a point where, it's going to get on my nerve, that if there's no real connection, or if something is throwing a connection off, it may cause you to suppress some things. You know, the thing about Scorpio energy that I have noticed is that you have to have a safe environment in which to feel. You have to completely trust that person. And I'm going to tell you guys, you cross watchers, about that placement too. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, there's just certain things that you want to keep to yourself. And that sounds like it's not conducive for a relationship, only because it has such bad connotations. If I'm your lover and you're my lover and we love each other, why are you keeping anything to yourself? But I think it gets a bad rap because the human nature of the whole thing is everybody doesn't tell everything. You know, there's certain, and I'm not talking about what you're doing in the streets. We're not talking about violating the connection. That's low vibratory stuff. I'm not talking about that. What I am simply trying to convey is that we all have parts of ourselves that we keep hidden. Okay. And those parts end up coming out by accident, or they're stumbled upon, or it's been repressed for so long that it ends up causing a problem. So Scorpio, if you are not honoring your true feelings and you know, kicking up your heels, all of these kind of tie in line. Let's see what blocked this between you and your person. I bet you trust is going to come out. I don't like this, but this is envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. That's a huge energy that I hear about Scorpios a lot. Believe it or not, there is a lot of jealousy. I guess it really depends on what type of energy that you have. There's definitely a looking at other people as a gauge. I've seen this in my clients, and I have observed this in that energy. Stop doing that, because no one relationship, and this is a message to water signs. I'm a crab, so I feel like I can tell you that. I have an earthy moon, so that's never been my thing, but I know that it is, you know, why can't I get that? Or stop that. Well, why does Tom, Dick, and Hit? Stop it. Stop it. Raise your vibrations and look within yourself and change your standards. Do the work. Stop sitting around crying about what isn't coming to you. I do see I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Stop doing this. This is exactly honoring. You're not honoring your true feelings. If you have true feelings, then go for it. It's not going to be like Tom's situation. It's not going to be like Harry's situation. It's just not. Take your situation and make it your own. Oh, okay. And then we have that fail, of course. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Self-esteem is blocking the sexuality. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio. Hold on, I'll get to that. Kick up your heels is surrender. That's right. I release the need to control. This is huge Scorpio stuff. I mean, not saying that the person that you are connecting with does not have these exact same problems. But honestly, when I put cards down, I can feel the energy. I know and observe the zodiac. There is someone that you are connecting with that you are suppressing your true feelings from. You have tried to control the narrative. And this goes right into what they're not telling you. And they feel like you've blocked the natural flow of this connection. Now, by surrendering, that has blocked you from being able to relax. So busy trying to control the narrative. Something in the sexuality has a lot to do with your self-esteem. I've seen this too, Scorps. Maybe you're tired more. Maybe you don't feel good. It's very, very hard to get you not to do anything that has anything to do with sex. So something has to be wrong with you in order for that. And problems resolved is being clarified by change. I understand that nothing can grow and evolve without movement. I really do feel like these issues have a lot to do with what's going on inside of you. And I feel like you just have not been in the space where that you want to share that. Who in the hell wants to sit around and be like, I don't have no stamina. I can't wake up. I can't go to sleep. I can't do this. Like, nobody wants to. So you keep that to yourself, and then it can cause issues in the relationship, because the more that you suppress what you can't do and not being honest with the person because you think that they're going to leave you, mock you, all of these things deep down inside that honestly, Scorps, people don't think about. It comes out in lower vibratory people. Of course, we're human. But people don't normally, if they love you for real, they're not like, oh, you can't, me, all of a sudden, you can't, people like, I'm talking about grown people. Like, if you dealing with somebody that want to, do all of that, stop, guys. You're not dealing with grown-ups. I'm talking about grown-ups make mistakes. But the grown folks know how to, even with our flaws. We're not going to clown our partner if we love them because of what they can't do in the bedroom. Come on. Then you don't need to be somebody that I love. Why am I with you if you got to make me feel like that? And a lot of times we underestimate because we don't want to be ashamed and we don't want to do something within ourselves, and we hold that information. Blessings is clarifying this envy. When we lose one blessing, another is often most unexpectedly given in its place. Self-esteem and sexuality is being clarified by connection. The connection that you have with this person, just like as I was trying to explain, supersedes anything that you have going on within you that you think is going to be embarrassing. They don't care. Okay? And then growth. Yes, right. Surrender. Yes. Growth. And that also actually confirms this as well, because we have change. Growth is here twice. And understanding. I feel it already. Whatever you're thinking that this person is not going to understand. And again, this is universal energy. So they may be looking at you. One of you guys is definitely feeling it the way that I have described it. And the other one is feeling a different type of way, because they feel like you're being selfish. They feel like you're withholding things. They feel like you're trying to be a control freak. You're not looking at the blessed connection between you two. You are stopping the growth. You're not giving them the benefit of the doubt to understand you or even love you by hiding these pieces of yourself. So that's kind of what's going on. Take it as it resonates. Let's go ahead and go in with the first tarot card here. First card out is the Two of Swords. See? Two of Swords or the Hangman. Exactly. Now, Marv, I ain't doing that. And then the first damn card out is the Two of Swords, blocking emotions. Really? Show me, Spirit. We do have 9 of Swords. So, you know, they're up losing sleep at night over why you shut them out. Okay? And obviously you have some things going on with inside of you, and they want to finally come out. Look at all these damn swords. They want to come out of the doghouse. They want to come out of this. They're tired of this. Like, to them, why can't you just tell me what's going on? Up at night, losing sleep. In the heart of the matter, they just want to put this behind them. Look at all these swords. 10 of Swords. The Judgment is the end card. And then the 4, this is your card. 4 of Swords, Death. Everything that's here is swords. Top of the deck, look at that. What is this? 7 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Look at that. 3 of Wands, and then contributing to this entire thing is the 10 of Pentacles. So there has been some things that has been going on here, Scorpio. I don't know what the hell it is, but Hangman, Judgment, and Death is here. Yes, your person thinks that by you shutting them out, you have options. Now, Scorps, you guys are the kings and queens for hating stereotypes. But at the same time, when you act mysterious and you push a person away because you're going through something deep, or you're going through something and you need your separation, so you can process, recharge. That's a water sign thing. Cancers do it, Scorpios do it, and Pisces do it as well. But we do it in 3 different ways. There needs to be full disclosure. Now, I don't know if you are a Mercury in Scorpio, you're not going to tell nobody shit. That's just how you're going to roll. And you have to understand that your partner is feeling like you're doing other things, when really all you may need is a little time out. Based upon the universal energies, if that resonates with you, they think you have other options. And they would like to work on this, build this back up. They don't know where you guys went wrong, but they are losing sleep over this. And we have some profound major arcana here. First of all, there is an enlightenment, and you could honestly just be like taking a step back and being like, you know, I just need some time to think, and it don't have shit to do with this person. And a lot of times, I'm telling you, if you are connected with a water sign, I already know and I feel for you. But when they go through certain things, especially Scorpios, they're fixed water. You can cancel Christmas. They're not going to move. They have a tremendous amount of willpower. And honestly, as crazy as a rap that they get, their energy is also very transformative as well. When you dealt with one, you changed forever. Good, bad, or indifferent. Scorps, you know I love you guys, okay? So, oh, okay. And what I am saying is that a lot of times it doesn't have anything to do with you. You know, Scorpios have well, they don't retreat within in their shells, but they retreat within themselves. And just like a scorpion that's chilling, if you go near it and it feels threatened, then it's about to attack it, you know, with that, what is it, the pincher, or no, whatever it is, that sting, that tail. So, you know, I'm not going to let you off the hook, though, Scorpio. If you're going through something and this is a love connection, then you do have a responsibility to let the person know what it is. Now, I'm going to let you know what they're feeling from a romance perspective, but I see there's a lot of stress. And I don't really see why. Obviously, there has been some terrible communication, but there's some life-changing things going on. I don't see a lot of things that will let me know. So ultimately, going back to what your partner feels and getting off of you, they really want to get back to the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know whether you guys were actively in the 10 of Pentacles because that is contributing, whether this is something that they wanted. They just feel like there's the energy between you guys is off track. They're over it. They really want to work on this. All right. So clarify my 2. Yes. Express yourself. Make the romantic gesture. That's that holding back and blocking the emotions, but it is Hangman. So cross-watching your person, your Scorpio, is going to be coming and saying what they need to say as soon as they feel a little bit better. Now, that's not fair. But you guys, you know, there are pros and cons of dealing with everybody. So, you know, I see that this is just not a good time to communicate. So I don't know. But this is what they want you to do, Scorpio. Express yourself. Clarify 9 of Swords. True love. It came back out. So they're up at night, not able to get any sleep, Scorpio, because they feel like you are their true love. And they don't want to just walk away because you acting funny. They don't want to just throw their 10 of Pentacles away because they don't understand what you're going through right now. They feel like this connection is worth more to them than just walking away. But if you're going to continue to shut them out, what choice do they have? I could not figure that part out. Clarify the 6 of Swords in the heart of the matter. And we do have calling in your soulmate. So no matter what, you know, they still are thinking back on the good times. They still are in a space where they're praying. Their affirmations and visualizations help keep them anchored in your energy. It says help bring you together, but I honestly, I know the power of that, but if it's one-sided, it's not necessarily, your affirmations is not going to actively help anybody do anything unless you're consistent. And, you know, you can do whatever on your end is my point. From a logical perspective, as much as I love this card, I always change it a little bit to align with what I teach. And I think that this is energetically. Why am I thinking about this part? That's because the person's thinking about you. This is all law of attraction, but it's not going to help bring you together. I think what it does is it helps keep your energies intertwined and help keep them in your energy. That's what it does. You're going to do what you want to do, right? All right. Clarify the 4 of Swords. Free yourself. So obviously, Scorpio, this is a clear indication that you need to free yourself from whatever is in this 4 of Swords. Now, you're quietly preparing for something. You have definitely taken a step back. You kind of shut them out a little bit, but they have no idea what the hell is going on, which I predicted because that's the 4 of Swords, but that's also death. So you're going through your Scorpio transformative thing. So this is your major arcana, and only a Scorpio really knows what that's about. I can say it all day long, all day strong, but at the end of the day, there's no way to make me convey, or I can try, of course, that's what I'm here to do. But there's no way to make me give your person a soft place to land while you shut them out and do your transformative thing. It sounds worse than what it is. It sounds worse than what it is, cross watcher. Okay. But this transformation is needed for the Scorpio to recharge and reset. So you have to just give them a couple of days, or I hope it hasn't been 6-7 months, but within a reasonable amount of time, because no one has the right to make you put your life on hold at the same time. But they're dealing with some major transformative things right now. And so Scorpio, they are trying to keep you stay anchored within your energy. They want you to free yourself from whatever is bothering you. Clarify the 10 of Swords that has stressed you out. And this is forgiving and learning. And that is, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Soulmate is here twice. Hello. So for all of you guys who've been shut out and think that they're paying attention to the 7 of Cups, because this is what they're not telling you. So the 7 of Cups is coming up because they're left to grip at straws because they have no options, or they don't know what's going on. So if this is you, your person really does, your Scorpio knows that you're their soulmate as well. And this is, they know, listen, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. They're trying to come out. They want to work on things, and they're trying to, that three of Wands is exploration. It's not the 2 of Wands where we are digging in deep. And I've heard interchangeably that people say that both the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands is an energy of decisions as well. Honestly, I interpret those cards a little bit different, but I do like the TP here and the tools. So exploring new ways to grow this attraction. This is obviously a soulmate connection. Top of the deck is make the effort. So contributing to this, they want you to know that great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Okay. So we have a lot of soulmate here. So we have soulmate twice. So I feel like that's obviously worth putting in the title. So before I close you out and recap this, let me go ahead with the sacred soulmates and try to give your cross watcher at least a couple more levels of clarity as to what's going on with you, Scorpio. But only you can really explain to this person. But if this is what's happening to you, give them a couple days. Let them do their thing, okay? Red flag. Tune in to the subtle energy that you're receiving about the situation. Listen to messages from your body. Trust your gut and intuition. So for some of you guys, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, is a duck. I don't see that there is any red flags here, but I think the red flag is that you're not listening to your intuition. But obviously, if you've been shut out and your Scorpio is low vibrational and they went off to do who God knows what, then this isn't your reading, but there are profound messages here about you that you need to hear. And I do see betrayal. Trust this part of your journey. Understanding that through the pain is teaching you and others to love more deeply in the higher capacity. So in this particular deck, understand that although it's talking about betrayal, it's telling you that you need to trust yourself and your intuition. So I do feel like these are more for Scorpio per se, but take it as it resonates. Top of the deck, ooh, soul imprints. Unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting this situation. And finally, sacred sexuality, which is our second sexuality confirmation. This connection has the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. So that's what it is. Ultimately, what they're not telling you in your keywords, express your love, true love, call it in your soulmate, free yourself, forgiving and learning, soulmate, and attraction. It's obvious that they love you and they look at you as a soulmate. But what they want you to know is that they don't know what's going on with you. There has been no communication. They don't understand why you shut them out. And they just want to be able to love you. Now, I got something. I've been getting a lot of that. I got that also in my Aries reading and something else. So obviously there's a lot of, there is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's only one love card right now. This is all very mental. This is all things that you're going through. There's a lot of stress here, but you are enlightened. Okay, there is beautiful major arcana energy between you two. So I know that this is a soulmate connection. So I think ultimately Scorpio and their major arcana is here. So I know that that is you. Just tell them what you're going through. Tell them what you're going through so you guys can move past this. We're going to move on now to your single situation. All right. So just let them know they love you. They don't want to walk away from a soulmate connection just because they don't know what's going on. That's not fair, you know? So they love you. They miss you. They would like to love you through your pain. You're the soulmate and they would like to love you through your stress and pain. They don't want to be shut out. They want you to trust that they can be there to help you through it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, Spirit, give me the single situation. And you got round and round. Here we go. I already know that is 7, second 7. Second 7 situation. There was a 7 of cups in the first one. That's my 7 reference, round and round. This is the card of 25. 5 plus 2 is 7. What is round and round in your singles energy? Round and round. What is it? Can you tell me what we're going through? Round and round we go. Did I just take 2 songs that don't? How did I get on SWV? Can we get, what is it? Can we get freaky tonight? And then Tevin Campbell's right. What am I doing? Okay. The spiral quality of events when the lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Okay. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. These relationships you've experienced are a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You've been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar fate, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of a great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you are aware of this? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So round and round. So you've been going back and forth with someone, Scorpio, and you know, that's hard. That's hard, but you go back and forth because of your ability to love. And they say once the Scorpio chooses, they choose. Well, you know, I'm all about going back, and I've had to, as a water sign, defend that. People love to say when I'm done, and da-da-da-da-da. But honestly, if that is real, if it's real, albeit unbalanced, it may not be perfect, but if it's real, and I'm a Cap Moon, if it's real, it's still hard because our people love to tell you what to do. But this is these deep emotions, and Scorpio, once you have fallen for somebody, it is a wrap. Do you hear me? A wrap, a wash. Hang it up. So you've been going round and round with a person. Let's figure out the single situation. So options. All options within this particular number is not viable options. They don't love you. They don't. Not this connection. You got connection in your universal energy. So I don't know, but these universal energies follow the situation, and something still feels very deep here in this round and round situation. Give me the single situation. What tarot card kind of confirms this, please? And what was that? Oh, yep, High Priestess. You are not necessarily honoring what Spirit is saying to you about this connection. High Priestess is the knower. You do that really well. It's easy for you to kind of disconnect. You're not really disconnected, but you disconnect. Listen, you may not be disconnected, but it feels like a disconnection to the recipient. That's all I'm saying, right? So right now, the situation, you know, and this is also the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling more than one area of your life, and it can be hard to try to incorporate this person in. And what I always try to explain, especially if you're dealing with Earth, certain zodiac signs and certain energies, they don't do well with that. You have got to be 100% transparent. You just can't disappear, Scorp. You love to go and nestle off in your little corner and do your thing, but that's not conducive for a healthy relationship. And I know that it's hard to trust right now, but this is the reason why you're going round and round, right? What's the challenge here besides the energy in this High Priestess? The challenge is what you don't, exactly, the moon. It's the fluctuation of your emotions. It's the up and down and the round and round. Here we go. And that's what it is. It is a challenge because how the hell do you explain that to somebody? I don't love you today. But and then another thing, you don't like how that shit sounds either. You like, what? If someone told you, hey, babe, I'm going to take off a couple days. I'm not really feeling this week. I love you, though. See you next week. Who in the hell says that? But honestly, you know, depending on, you have to know who you're connected with. You have to know who you love. Some people need that. Anything can work with an understanding. With certain individuals, I would imagine, as long as I know where you are and I know how to contact you and I can trust the situation, then why would I be subjected to anything that would make me feel like you're not doing what you're saying that you're doing? What's giving me, you know, this inkling that you're doing something else? Is it intuitive, or are you showing me something that I should not trust you about? The challenge here is the fact that sometimes you do need to walk away and take a journey. Sometimes you need to disconnect a little bit, and you just, it's hard as you love, especially as you fall in love more. This is also very water sign-ish, because honestly, the risk gets too great. As the love grows and grows, the risk of losing that love becomes so great that it almost makes you insecure. And so you see what I'm saying. What's the guidance for Scorpio? Okay. The guidance is to really look at it from a Queen of Swords type of situation. Logically, truthful, cutting out all of the shit. I know that love isn't logic, but you do have to apply logic to it. It's time to cut through the bullshit and be real with yourself and be real with the person that you're with. Your guidance is to look at it from a very practical, although it's not a pentacle, but I feel like there's a difference in the way that you have to think about this situation with this energy being here. Give me the focus. And the focus is definitely on the Knight of Cups, those fluctuations. You got both the Pisces card here. So I feel like this Scorpio is definitely intertwined with some Pisces or probably some Cancer, which is just a recipe for disaster in certain situations. Lord Jesus. But you're in love with love. You want to be romantic. This is a beautiful card, but there's so many fluctuations here. You know, you have to let someone in to understand that. You cannot continue to go round and round and not let someone know. You're connected with someone. This is supposed to be a singles reading with all of these damn cups. So there is a connection that you keep leaving, going back to, leaving and going back to, and that's not life. Give me an outcome here. You're going to have to fix those broken pieces within yourself. And it's time to have a conversation. There is that Two of Wands. It's time to dig deep into your inner power. It's time to do what the hell that you need to do and get your work on with the Eight of Pentacles. It's time to put the work in so you can grow this. Remember, one of our blockages here was this. And it has blocked the growth. And honestly, you know, Scorpio, just book me. Let's talk about it on an individual basis so I can give you some things to do to clear that clutter out. But I'm telling you that if this connection is a byproduct of the first video, this person loves you. And you're going to push a great love away if you don't understand who you are and what you're feeling. You have got to get out of this, okay? So the outcome is beautiful because it does indicate that there is going to be you pushing through your inner power to have a conversation and try to make the person that you're connecting with really understand what's going on. So your singles reading is very much so going round and round in a connection with someone else that you love. So that's what, and you have to deal with that energy head on. You have to. You can't just go and stack your 8 cups up and put your cloak on. Now, I don't know about the dagger, but your cloak on and go walking through the mountains. You cannot do that. Now, when someone is loving on you, trying to figure out what the hell is going on, what do they do? I'm just going to put these cups up here. This person know I love them. I mean, it's just a relationship. I don't have to actually be there to love the person, do I? Come on now, Scorps. All right, we move on. Work, money, and career. Okay. What is the financial situation for Scorpios right now? Oh. Really? To be fair? 8 and 3, 11. What does 38 mean to you? What does 11 mean to you? Let's find out. 38. Interesting. Well, all right. So what do we have here? No. I'm so happy that you didn't get 37. Oh, thank God. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Now it's time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all of your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. It is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of what you have of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balanced negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly compensated fairly. Keep this as your truth and so it will be. I'm telling you. You have worked and not been paid. You have put in the work. You are overworked and underpaid. This card, with Jupiter now being direct, is indicating that there are going to be a lot of things that have been stagnant, approvals, misunderstandings at work as far as what you actually do, the feeling of being undervalued. That's about to change. Okay. Whatever career you're in that's taking a hit, however you showed up during this crisis, it's about to pay off for you. I've been getting a lot of that. It looks like a lot of the readings are either whatever you've been waiting on is coming, Jupiter-ish, or breakouts and do what you want to do. Money is fine, but you still need to be true to your dreams. I know for a fact that Gemini had that. I know for a fact that Aquarius had, being guided to move out and do something that they've always wanted to do. Give me the financial situation. Ooh, that one popped out, didn't it? Gee. Oh, well, this has been very popular, the Fool. It's time to take that risk. It's time to take that leap of faith here. Whatever it is that you have been risking already, or whatever this is going to be fair. Now it's going to be time. It's time to step out there. And for some of you guys, you probably have been wanting to because you don't communicate really well in a work environment. Your feelings run too damn deep. You'll mess around and say the wrong thing. So it's probably for you just to hush and go and talk to people that you trust. But there are some things, Scorpio, that you need to get off your chest as it pertains to your value. You do way too much in these situations or in this particular work situation, and you're not getting compensated for it. So, again, the card is saying that this card is here in your energy because some things are going to be fair. That's fantastic, okay? Let's get you out of here. Where new sources of income will come from. Show me, Spirit. All right. New sources of income will come from the Magician. So you already have the tools in your arsenal, and it's going to be something that you're passionate about. That is the King of Wands. You have the tools in your arsenal to manifest the abundance in this situation that you want. So if you are in a situation where it's work, then you already have the tools there. So whatever you're about to embark on, this is your second major arcana, it is coming, okay? Opportunities to consider. Well, your opportunities to consider is coming up as the Nine of Wands, but also the Sun. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It is an energy that you have put in a whole lot, going right back to this particular to be fair card. And you're wounded. You put in the work. You may not have been compensated the way that you want, but it's also something that you love. Let me look at this and make sure. I believe that is the Sun here. So although it beats you down, it makes you very happy at the same time. And so with that being said, I think that whatever and however you're making, yes, that's the Sun. So it makes you very happy. That is our third major arcana. Actually, there's been all major arcanas. 3 came out. And then the last one here for how these opportunities will benefit you. Well, we have the Hierophant. And typically the 5 of Pentacles is a card that will bring financial loss or some type of hardship. I am telling you that the lesson in this particular card, I believe with the Hierophant there, is that you have to understand that these losses or whatever loss is coming is for, it's a higher good. There is a higher lesson. Whatever has come about, the opportunities will benefit you in a way where you may feel like you're losing, but in actuality, you're not. The Hierophant is all about traditions and breaking old patterns and marriage and all of these. It's always a higher lesson. So don't think that whatever this is going to feel like a loss, but it's not a loss, because what you're going to be gaining is so much more from that. There are some lessons, though. I feel like it's going to benefit you tremendously. And then the outcome. This is the second time that this card has come out. Contributing to that is the 5 of Wands, which is the Devil. I will be doing good, and then all of a sudden I'll get this. Pisces got this exact same thing. So I don't know what the hell it is. I hope that when I do Cancer that it is not the case. But the reason why this 5 of Pentacles came out, now this 5 of Wands is out, and now we have a Knight of Swords. There is someone in your workplace that is a pain in your ass. You either don't like the person doesn't like you, there's bad communication. 2 5s here is a betrayal. That's the second clarification of that betrayal card in the first reading. When they come out that way, it's worth talking about. I do feel like there's a certain amount of your behavior, Scorpio, that will get in your own way here. I want you to shush. Don't communicate with whoever is coming up as this Knight of Swords. This person is opinionated. This person is brash. There's a person that you could be completely friends with because you guys love, or I wouldn't say love, but you have a knack of having people around you that hate. And honestly, sometimes it's a byproduct of what you put out. I know how you can kind of be a little gossipy sometimes. I know, and I'm not saying that this is a bad thing because we all do this, but this does look like this is someone in the workplace that pisses you off, that is a pain in your ass. This card came out, the same damn card for Pisces. And that was a couple of videos back. Now I'm doing Scorpio. I hope this does not come out for Cancer. Watch what the hell is going on with your money. Watch who's around your money and watch what's going on in the workplace, okay? Next week is going to be hell. I could tell you that from an astrological standpoint. I'm going to end it here. You are going to be embarking on great things, but but you do have a pain in the ass. First of all, somebody could flat out betray you. There is gossiping here. There is BS here, okay? And then this particular energy is going to be that Mercury retrograde, because it's a sword energy. So I don't know. Money is looking good. Things are going to be fair, but there could be someone that rolls you under the bus. If they're asked about something that you're doing, if they have to provide feedback about what you're handling, they're going to hate. So I'm going to name it something similar to that Pisces video. You have beautiful things coming, but the challenge is a person. That's unfortunate too. It really is unfortunate that water signs, I don't know what it is, but I hope I don't get the same energy in Cancer's reading, because I'm telling you right now, that's going to be unfortunate. But you have beautiful things that are coming upon you. Just watch out, watch your back, because I do see that there is going to be something, some loss that you suffer because of another's opinion. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. It's always a pleasure. Scorpio, when I'm on the damn video with you, it take an hour. Why, Scorp? Oh, I love you guys. I will see you next month when we do it again. To everybody else, I'll see you next week. And what aren't they telling you? Bye, Scorp.